Hi there, this is Paige, Legacy Builders Agent Support Specialist. Today I'm going to be showing you how to utilize the new Skyslope forms in your Skyslope journey. So we're going to go ahead and get started by signing into your Skyslope using whatever password you set up with them. If for some reason you don't know what your Skyslope password is, you can always click on Forgot Password and they'll send you an email and they'll reset your password. But we're going to go up to the top here where it says Apps, and we're going to click on Forms. Now, the first time that you click on Forms, if you haven't already, you're going to be prompted to select one of your National Association of Realtors, and it will show in your associations here at the bottom. So up here where your name is, the drop down, associations, you can always go and add additional associations as well. So you can see we have OREC here, that's Micah's. If she had additional ones, she could always browse through and go ahead and add the additional ones. For now, we have the one that we need. So we'll go ahead and go to profile and set up Micah's profile. So again, you can do so up here at the top where your name is, drop down user profile. Now, if you want to set up your profile, the perk to that is that you're going to automatically have your information filled in anytime it's needed on one of your documents this way. You can also set up your brokerage information the same way. You're just going to fill in these fields and then that information will be automatically applied to your documents. Click Save at the bottom. Now I'm going to go back to Skyslope Forms and we'll go ahead and get started on how to create a file. In order to create your first file, you're going to want to go over here where it says Create New File and click the button there. Now, there is a video that you can watch if you need a little bit more information, but we're going to go ahead and scroll down to Who is the Client, and we'll pick who we're representing here. You can choose if your client is a company, trust, or other entity to check mark this box. You will put the client information here, so I'm going to just use myself. And then, oops. After you get that information in, you can also add additional contacts if you have more than one client. Otherwise, go on to the next, which is there a property yet? So if you have a property with your client, you're going to enter that information here. The fastest way would be to import the MLS data. So you would just search your property here, and choose which property is yours, and that will automatically fill the required fields here. Otherwise, you can manually fill as well, or you can skip it if you don't have a property. The next down is how would you like to name your file? So you can choose to name it by address, primary client, or you can choose the file name yourself just by typing into the box. Once all of this is correct and filled out, you're going to click Create. And then it's going to take you to this little section that says, let's get this file going. You can now add your forms, upload documents, or you can apply templates if you've already created templates. So for now, we're going to go ahead and click Add Forms. And here, since I've connected the National Association of Realtors here, I can just browse through all of the documents that I need. So let's say we need these documents here. This one, we're going to add. We'll say we need those 5 documents. Okay, so we've added those into our file. The next thing we're going to do is click Next. And here are the documents. So from here, you can choose to add more forms, upload documents that aren't in your National Association of Realtors documents, or you can also, again, apply a template here. So I'm going to select these 5 forms, and I'm going to click Fill and Send. You also have the option to download these files or print as well. But for now, we'll click Fill and Send. And from here, if you want, you can reorder the files by clicking and dragging. And you can then go ahead and fill in any important information here. You can import your MLS data as well. So anything from the MLS will automatically be filled. Um, and then after you have this all set up, you have the option to save it as a template for future use. Save and exit if you're not ready for signatures yet, or go ahead and click Prepare Signature. So we would just put in the information that we need here. Once it's all filled out, we're going to do Prepare Signature. Okay, from here, we're going to create an envelope for our signatures. So we have the envelope name. You can change it if you need to. You can then set up who needs to sign. So let's say the client, Paige, needs to sign. If you have additional people, you can select maybe no action, or they just receive a copy of the documents. They don't need to sign. That's up to you. But then you're going to click Next. So this takes us into DigiSign. So DigiSign is another component of Skyslope, where you are able to create your envelopes, create your packets, and send documents out for signatures. So maybe you're familiar with DigiSign, which is great. If not, I'm going to go ahead and walk you through the steps. Now, I want to note that the cool thing about the new feature with a Skyslope Forms is that any of the documents that you added from the MLS will already have the signature blocks in place. Um, so you don't have to go in and put those in. If you add files from your computer or you upload your own documents, those you will need to go in and select, where the signatures go, where the initials go, and whatnot. But if it was something that was in that library of forms, they've already done that hard work for you. All you have to do is double check that everything's correct. If you need to change anything, you have that option here, of course, to go in and let me get to one here. You can click through your documents here as well. So go in and say, okay, we need a checkbox here. And then you can scroll it down here. So Paige needs to check one of these, or another signature here. So I'm going to go ahead and do signature here, make it bigger or smaller just by dragging it, and a printed name here, Paige Godfrey. Drag that into place as well. So you can figure this out pretty easily. It's really easy and simple to use, but if you need to change anything, you'll just click through these icons at the top to put whatever it is into that place, like a text field here. Okay. Once you have that all set and you're ready, you can click Save and Exit, or go ahead and click Send to send the envelope to your clients to get filled out. So click Send. You can then put in the email subject line, put in the email message, and then send off for signatures, okay? I hope this has been helpful for you to start utilizing forms into your Skyslope journey. And if you have any questions about this, feel free to reach out to me anytime.